A new era begins in Washington this week, and with it some big economic hurdles. Here now to shed some light on how Capitol Hill plans to tackle all these headaches we've got is Congressman Jeb Hensarling of Texas. He serves on the House Budget and Finance Committees, and he joins us this morning from the nation's capital. Congressman, welcome. Of course, you're here with Leader Army as well.
Well, thank you. Good to be here.
We've been paying so much attention to this stimulus package that has now made its way out of appropriations. And anyone who was trying to sort of forecast what the fight would be like probably got a good clue. It was right along party lines, and the Democrats basically stiff-armed any GOP attempt to institute pay-go to make sure this money got spent this year, not next year. I wonder if you think the GOP is just in for a futile fight.
Well, certainly it's not futile. We have to let the American people know how their money's being spent. I mean, clearly the economy is in turmoil. Working families have challenges, but this is not a bill to stimulate the economy that congressional Democrats are presenting us. It's a bill to stimulate government growth. I mean, just the sheer magnitude of almost $1 trillion. I mean, this bill is going to cost American families approximately $10,255 per family. It grows 150 government programs, 32 new programs, 19 programs which the Office of Management and Budget said are ineffective, can show absolutely no results, and only 7% of the money can even be spent in the first year, according to the Democrat-controlled Congressional Budget Office.
Right.
Again, this isn't a bill to help the economy. It's a bill to help big government, and they're using economic turmoil to put up 14 years of pent-up demand for big government programs.
Leader Army, strong words, maybe even right words, but do the political realities on the Hill mean that it's just going to be words?
Well, the Congressman has it exactly correct. It's a long-term growth plan for big government, not a immediate response to the economic situation in America today. If you take a look at the Republican Study Committee, a group of young conservatives in the House that was just led by Jeb until this year when he moved on, they've got the right plan. Leave the money in the hands of the people who are smart enough to earn it in the first place, and they're smart enough to spend it. Army's axiom is nobody spends somebody else's money as wisely as they spend their own.
But you can hear the critics now saying, what money? What income?
Well,
what job?
Well, wait a minute. First of all, the unemployment rate is high by recent standards, but we are certainly not a nation that does not have people at work and earning money. And the fact of the matter is, once again, you have to ask the same question with the government. Where is this money coming from? They're either going to impose taxes on future generations. Eventually they will. Are they printing the money, which is inflationary? Are they borrowing the money, and from whom? The Chinese continue to show some willingness to buy American debt. For now. But the fact of the matter is, you've got the federal government standing on the same kind of perilous, financially irresponsible ground that the bankers were standing on for the last few years. So, you know, the definition of insanity is doing more of the same thing and expecting a different result. And I think Jeb Hensarling's got it exactly right. This is an insane policy that's self-serving to the advocates of big government.
So, Congressman, are you going to adhere to principles and watch votes continue to go against you? Or are you, I mean, is there a blue dog Democrat coalition in the making? What's the solution from the party's standpoint?
Well, it's not just a matter of principle. It's a matter of what works. I mean, look at history. Japan tried what the Democrats are trying to do back in the 1990s, and they ended up with the lost decade. They had 8 stimulus bills in 10 years. They ran up the largest debt of any industrialized nation in the world. They had 0 economic growth. They created no jobs, and their national income went from the 2nd highest in the world to the 10th highest. So number one, it's not just principle, it's history. And if you look over the last several decades of America's history, every time we have faced a serious recession, what we have done is, if we will lower permanently capital gains tax, the tax on investment and jobs, if we will lower marginal rates for working families so that they can pay their mortgages, so that they can send their kids to college, that is what has taken us out of these recessions. We know what works. And again, we want to stimulate the economy. We want to help small business. Congressional Democrats want to help big government.
If you had to throw in the towel on one big policy measure, would it be on stimulus or on TARP or on autos? I mean, what do you think you can really, what's the first one you think you could compromise on?
I'm not here to throw in the towel. What I'm here to do is work with my colleagues and try to help, number one, American families keep the jobs that they have, give them better job opportunities tomorrow, give them tax relief so they can pay their bills, and not send all this massive, unconscionable, immoral debt to future generations that'll bankrupt the country. So listen, I know elections have consequences. We'll work in good faith, and at the end of the day, I'll just ask myself the question, does this bill have more good in it than bad, or more bad in it than good? But I hope that the congressional Democrats will listen to at least a few things that President Obama said. He at least said he wanted real tax relief to help small businesses and investment, and less than 3% of the congressional Democrats' bill has that. So it's a little bit more of Pelosi politics is what we're seeing here on Capitol Hill.
Mm-hmm. 2 days into the new administration, and the rhetoric hasn't lost any of its heft. Congressman, appreciate your time.
Thank you. Good to talk to you.
Hensarling from